It is finally time to go home. I end the video and go to check out of my room. The smell of breakfast food filled the air. It seems like yesterday when I first started my vlog here. I've gained many followers, but I can't help but wonder now that it's finished. What should I do next? Many people only followed me because of it. I place my room key on the front desk and ring the silver bell once. I guess it's time to head to the airport. I should text my mom and let her know I'm coming home. I pull out my phone and open her contact. Mom, I will be home tomorrow. I go to open the Uber app, but I hear loud helicopters fly over the city. My phone violently vibrates and a loud alarm goes off. What's going on? I notice civilians running into their houses after glancing at their phones. I look and it says in red, bold writing, civilians are to go on lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic. What I scroll and read the rest. Most of it was how the virus was spreading quickly. But at the bottom, it said in bold, no one will be able to enter or exit the country. Any refusal to follow the law will result in officers to use brute force. Oh no. I rush back into the hotel frantically. Excuse me, miss, I would like to check back in. She cuts me off. No can do. We are only housing the people here already. You will have to leave. I grab my luggage and run out into the crowded streets. Why God must you send Corna my way? I was going back to the US today. So obviously they unbooked my room. I have no one here at all. So here I am, baggage in hand, hiding in an alley, overthinking all of my life decisions. Suddenly, I feel a light tap on my shoulder. I turn around and stare at the tall figure. From what I can see, it is a man, which makes me even more afraid. Help, oh. Sorry, I can't help you. He shook his head. You help me well. I do need help. But he is a stranger. Then again, I don't really have another choice. I take out my pepper spray and he swiftly backs away. No. I won't hurt you. This I hold up. My pepper spray is safety. He hesitantly comes closer to me, then puts his hand in mine. I nod, and he leads me. Somewhere. I guess if this was a story, this would be my beginning. Currently, I was getting hauled up a flight of stairs with my luggage to an apartment by a stranger. An announcement was sent out on the civilians' devices that stated, if we were caught outside of our home, we would be detained. I know right now it sounds stupid, but it wasn't at the time. I was stuck in an alley, alone. He had on a cap, pushed down, and a black mask covered the rest of his facial features. But he didn't seem frightening. He looked like he genuinely wanted to help me. Although that didn't matter, I still carried my pepper spray in my other hand when I went with him. I exit my thoughts when I hear a door click, signaling its opening. The stranger pushes the door open while pulling me inside. I notice the place that they are staying at is huge. I mean, you most likely have roommates if you reserve this kind of penthouse. The twin wooden staircases had carpet extended up them. I assume is where the bedrooms are. In the middle of the staircases was a door that leads outside. I look to my left and see a kitchen bar. 2 men were sitting on the bar stools. They were too deep in their conversation to notice us. I can't really see anything else due to where I am standing. 3 men run down the polished stairs. They each look at the figure, then at me. They were clearly confused. However, the man beside me didn't care. In fact, he was casually taking off his shoes. I slip off my shoes also. Don't want to be rude. He took off his coat and hung it up on the rack beside the door. I noticed that 3 other men had joined us. 2 of them from the kitchen. All of them watch me with a steel gaze. Silence laced the air and the tension is unmistakable. So I clutch onto my pepper spray and luggage tighter. I don't like how they're scowling at each other. The tension is broken when the man beside me then taps my shoulder, making me look up at him. N name, he asks in a broken English accent. I swear I busted the biggest, fattest, ooh, in my heart, but I kept it contained. Deciding that I didn't want them to go through the struggle of speaking English, I reply in Korean. My name is Nova, he sighed. I figure he is relieved that he doesn't have to speak English. Well, Nova, let me guide you to your room. What? Room? I am not staying with people I don't know. They could be criminals. No thanks. I, have to get home. I don't want to be a burden on you guys. I slowly back away. All eyes were on me, and I felt at least one of them burning lasers in my soul. Well, I am certain you don't want to get arrested, so let me help you. Besides, it's probably only 10 days. I should say no. I really should. But he's right. 10 days never hurt anyone. Right, please God. Forget all of my sins and help me through these 10 days. If you insist, This is where you will be staying. He opens the door and, wow. Built-in lights brighten up the room automatically, and I am instantly hit with a strong cinnamon scent. The room itself has a modern, rich look. The long glass windows giving me a view of the sunset and the city below. Further down, there's a glass door that leads to stairs outside. A balcony. 5 small steps lead up into the large bed. Larger than king size. It's covered in a white, fluffy blanket. In contrast with the black pillows that rest on the headboard, a huge flat-screen TV rests up on the wall in front of the bed. The room was obviously regularly cleaned, but it didn't look like anyone stayed in it. This is the master bedroom. We couldn't decide who should have it, so it's just an extra room. The bathroom is that door. Please take shower, then come downstairs. Okay, thank you. He exits the room with one final wave. I can't believe this. Wait till I tell my mother about this bullshit. She will be worried out of her mind. Probably have a heart attack. Maybe. I don't have to her. I could just say I decided to stay a while longer. Yeah, that will do. I let out a sigh while picking up my suitcase to find the pair of pajamas. I settle on a t-shirt top and a pair of sweatpants, since that's the only thing that doesn't show my legs. I grab my skincare bag and walk to the bathroom on the other side of the room. I enter and... Where the hell does the money come from to have a bathroom like this? The bathroom was decorated with golden white marble. The sink had gold lining around the edge, while the top was decorated with dotted granite. Now that I think about where does the money come from to have a penthouse like this drugs assassin's Mafia cartel, I set my clothes on the bathroom sink while locking the door. Then start undressing. I open the glass door and step in. Even their shower was decorated with marble and expensive stuff. After turning on the water, steam starts to cloud the mirrors. I need a shower to wash away all the worries and red flags in my brain. I let out a sigh. I didn't know I was holding in as the hot water hits my chest. Now that feels good. I hum as I wash my body with the peppermint body wash that was in my bag, making sure to get all of my important parts. After rinsing my body, I get out of the shower. I take the towel that was folded up on the silver rack by the shower, but before I could dry off, I noticed something. A logo. I look closer, and I am met with a Louis Vuitton logo. I can't even afford to live in this damn place. I quickly dry off, put on my clothes, and I exit the bathroom with my dirty clothes in hand. As I return to the room, I notice a basket on the bed that wasn't there before. It was labeled laundry. I could have sworn that wasn't there. Oh well. I place my clothes in it, then head downstairs. I reach the middle of the stairway when I feel eyes focused on me. I look down to see that they are all watching me. Without thinking, words slip out. Can you not shit? I quickly bite my tongue. But to my surprise, they quickly apologized while going back to talking. That has never worked while I have been in Korea. The white L-shaped couch sat in the middle of the room above a well-designed rug. Maroon pillows decorated the couch along with a matching blanket. A massive flat-screen TV was mounted on the cream walls, along with some abstract paintings. Ah, nova comme sit. I sit by the man that invited me. As soon as I do, a puppy comes from nowhere and jumps on my lap. Tanny G. He's fine. The man looks at me, then at the pup. It must be his. I pet his fluffy ears while cooing in his ears. So cute. Maybe I should kidnap their pup. The men converse while I play with the small dog. I place my hand down and he licks my hand. I take my finger and twirl it around, and he follows my finger. Adorable. He leaps off my lap and dashes somewhere else in the house. He probably got bored. I should pay attention to the conversation. Partly to distract myself, I decided she will be staying with us. It's important to help people during this time. As long as she agrees, she will be staying, he says, while looking over at me. Well, they seem nice, and this place is nicer than mine's. Sure. Okay. We have one rule for you then. Don't share anything that goes on in this house. I don't know if you know us, but we are BTS. And if you do, it could put us in danger. Who? As if he could feel my confusion, he begins speaking again. We are a boy band. Look us up. I pull out my phone and search up BTS. And 739,000 results popped up. Surprising. I clicked on images, and there they were at the Grammys in their striking suits. I should learn their names. I click on a fan site and scroll to the members' introductions. First is Kim Namjoon, apparently. He's the leader. Kim Seok-shin was next. I look around the room. I don't see him. Besides you, I jump. He was the one that brought me in. If I would have known this beautiful 5-course meal was in the ally, I would have taken him home. JK, that's kidnapping, unless… I look back at my phone to go on to the next members. Surely they all can't be this good looking. Min Yoongi. I glanced up and was met with a cold stare. His blonde hair fell over his eyes. But I could still read his expression. Jung Ho-seok. That sounds familiar. I stare harder at his picture, wondering why he sounds so familiar. Ding. Mr. Jung, I swear Ho-seok didn't give me all the answers. Please don't yell at him. I laugh at the mini flashback that played back in my head. Good memories, mister. Jung is your father, right? He was my teacher. He nods eagerly. I thought you wouldn't recognize me. I would never forget you, silly. You always helped with my homework from his class. He smiles. Just as handsome as always. He never believed me when I said it. But I know it's true. I scroll down and almost drop the phone. I mean, all of the ones I have seen were beautiful. But he is just… no way. I look up and goddamn, he is just as beautiful in person with his silverish blue hair. Park Jimin, it reads. I glance back up to make sure my eyes weren't deceiving me. I guess not. Voa. Kim Taehyung appeared on the screen, and a man with the cutest smile I have ever seen appeared. Taehyung was the one with the dog. He was also the one that was looking at me. He had his dark brown hair parted on each side, making him look as innocent as me, before I found out what smut meant. Jeon Jungkook was the last person on the list, and his long black hair waving down his chiseled face. The purple light from the stage shining on his skin. His facial expression. Hot. Hot is all that ran through my head. No, thank you. I close the tab and look at the men in front of me. How do they look this good, whoa? I state completely starstruck. So you will follow the rule, right? If you don't, then you will have… Yes. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. The boys visibly relax at the small statement. Suddenly, a rumbling sound is heard throughout the room. The sound came from beside me. I look over to see Seokjin standing up. Meeting is over. I'll go make dinner, he exclaims. Everyone rises to get up and go in multiple directions. Where should I go? I get up and follow the guy that took me in earlier. Might as well make a new buddy. I run to catch up to him. Hey, Seokjin Oppa, right? He turns my direction. Don't be so formal. Just call me Jin, anything I could help you with. Can you show me around? This place is too big me. Well, I have to cook, but I guess I have some time. And this is the kitchen, wait. The tour is over already, damn, I was dazed. How am I this whipped when I just met him? It's like that fanfiction I read, what's it called? I do know that he is overly confident, but in a good way. And his quirky personality makes it even better. Along the way, he kept making corny jokes while boasting his beauty, and I kept going along with it naturally, making jokes too. I reached my goal. I made a new friend. I wonder why he is still single. Maybe he's not single. But then again, he is an idol. Well, I guess I should go to meet the other guys. Thank you. I turn around to leave. But a voice interrupts me. You want to help me cook? I turn around, and I am met with Jin looking down at his feet. His confidence was now replaced with shyness. A complete contrast from Jin earlier. Well, everyone knows if you cook the food, you get to taste it first. So of course, I want to cook. I guess I have nothing to do, yeah. What are we cooking? He looks at me in shock and then smiles to himself. My special worldwide recipe. Do you know how to cook or do I have to guide you? Haha, you wish, old man. I am a pro at cooking. His face scrunches up. I am not old, you'll see. Get the chicken out of the fridge. I roll my eyes and open the fridge. After grabbing the chicken out of the fridge, I take it to the sink to rinse it off. How much do we need? The whole bag? I take all the chicken out of the bag and turn on the faucet. Jin walks over and goes to take something out of the cabinets. So Nova, why were you in the alley? I glance over in his direction. Well, long story short, I was going back home. So when they closed all the airports, I couldn't go anywhere. He lets out a loud laugh. What's so funny? Is he laughing at me? I take my hands out of the water and flick them his way, making water fly in his direction. Hey, it's not funny. Sorry, it's just the thought that you probably would still be there if it wasn't for me. I roll my eyes. Whatever. I'm done with the chicken. He stops chopping and grabs a glass bowl out of the cabinet beside him. He places the bowl beside me. Put it in here. I'll go get the seasonings. I take the chicken and place it in the large bowl and wash my hands. Seok-jin comes back and gives me the seasonings. I pop the cap on one of them and pour some into the food. I go to grab the other seasoning, but Jin grabs my hand. Hey, that is too much. Is he crazy? I only put a little bit in there. The more seasoning, the more flavor. He looks at me like I am crazy. But that doesn't stop me from grabbing the other seasoning and pouring into the bowl. Trust me. He looks at me, then takes a deep breath. Fine, but if the boys complain, it's on you, I nod. He walks back over to the chopping board and goes back to cutting. I go back to mixing the seasonings in. So how long have you guys known each other? I turn on the hot water to rinse my hands. 8 years. Well, Jimin and Tae knew each other since high school. I dry my hands off with the blue towel on the stove. So you guys are like a boy band or something, like the actual deal. He smiles. We are better than the real deal. Oh, he has a lot of confidence. They must be skilled. I should experiment. So can you sing for me? His cheeks light up and he looks down. He gets flustered so easily. What do you want me to sing? Anything. Silence is the only thing heard. Don't tell me he was misleading me. I go to call his bluff, but a soft voice is heard. His dulcet voice sounds through the kitchen, calming me. I guess he is the real deal. I try to keep the racket I make at a minimum, so I don't disrupt him. I'm the one I should love in this world. All right. Food is ready, Jin calls out as I put the last plate on the table. All of the other members start to come from different areas. Settling at the table, Taehyung appears beside me fidgeting. Can I sit here? Wait. I don't live here. I nod and he sits on my right beside Jin. Dayan. Silence fills the room. That awkward silence that makes you want to jump off of a roof, run into a spike wall, all while rewatching the cringiest thing you have ever done. But I don't care, as long as I got food. So, Nova, how old are you? Last time I saw you, I think you were 17. Hosiak, why? It's already awkward as hell. You could have let me be. But no, your question must seem more important than my food. 23. Oh, nothing. Just wondering. We need to catch up. I give him a slight smile and go back to stuffing my face. So can I call you Nuna? I choke at the sudden question, causing Taehyung to grab the glass of water in front of me. All of the other boys just laugh at me. I sip the water and thank Taehyung. Not gonna lie, that question caught me off guard, mostly because I may or may not have the slightest Nuna kink. I clear my throat, that's up to you. It doesn't really matter to me. He smiles, then goes back to eating. Everyone is laughing, including me at Namjoon and Jin's bickering. No discomfort is in the air, and it feels like I've known these people for a lifetime. It was still clear that we all still had boundaries, but it felt as if we were getting along well. I feel a hand rest on my knee as I finish my food. I look down to find Jimin resting his hand there. But when I look at him, I find him still talking to the others. It's probably a habit. I join back into the conversation, not really minding it. Not even a second passes when I feel his hand travel further up my leg to my thigh. I look over again to find him grinning, but still talking. What are you doing? I whisper so I don't make a scene. He glances over at me with an unreadable expression. Giving you an experience of a lifetime, he whispers lowly. Am I imagining things? His hand grips my thigh firmly, and this time I am positive I am not imagining anything. I reach down and peel his hand off my thigh. I don't want an experience of a lifetime. He rolls his eyes. Time for me to go. I get up, making everyone look over in our direction. Thanks for the food, guys. I'm a little tired. So I'll head to my room. A little bit of angst. What a pervert. An experience of a lifetime, asshole. I'll give you an experience of a lifetime. Who does he think I am? I can't believe this. I bust through the room upstairs and fling myself onto the bed, as if I will show him. I run up the stairs. Nova must be somewhere up here. Nova, where are you? I run in and out of rooms until I see her stretched across the bed. Oh God. I was so worried. Are you okay? I just have a little headache. Do you need some painkillers? No. I need to get some rest. This day has me out of whack. I roll over to push myself off the soft surface and walk over to the balcony. No one nor car was on the streets. The only thing you could see was the streetlights beaming over the city. The stars in the sky shimmered brightly as if they were bragging to everyone about their special glow. They lit up the sky and gave it a dark sapphire color. Never knew a pandemic would be so calming. He chuckles. Being with us is that bad. You haven't even met them. You know I didn't mean it like that, Hobie. He cuts me off. I know. I know. You probably miss home. It's cool. I twirl around and go back into the room. After wiping my feet, I climb the steps and relax on the edge of the bed. My fingers run through the fluffy blanket and he sits beside me. As I examine him, I notice he's nervous about something. What is it? What do you mean? You want to say something? He shakes his head. Nothing. It's nothing. His voice was progressively getting thick and unstable. Come here, I grab him and pull him into my arms. And he snuggles into my neck. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I shush him.